The current U.S. strategy towards Iran, termed economic fury, represents a coordinated effort combining naval blockades and intensified treasury sanctions aimed at crippling Iran's revenue streams, particularly those benefiting the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC. This approach is designed to exert political leverage over Iran amid ongoing diplomatic negotiations. The timeline of this strategy began in March when President Trump initiated a maximum pressure policy against Iran. By early to mid-April, the U.S. escalated its efforts, directing the Treasury to implement economic fury, while simultaneously deploying naval forces to enforce restrictions on maritime traffic to and from Iranian ports. This blockade enforcement became visible around April 12th. As the month progressed, the Treasury and the Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, introduced targeted sanctions against shadow banking networks, warning of secondary penalties for non-compliance. Reports from the Pentagon indicated that significant volumes of Iranian oil were being bottled up due to these measures. By late April, U.S. interdictions and public warnings intensified, coinciding with ongoing efforts by mediators to extend a fragile ceasefire. On May 3rd, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent publicly characterized the campaign as suffocating Iran, highlighting the asset tracking and remittance interdiction efforts while cautioning that Iran might soon be forced to shut down oil wells due to the economic strain. As of the latest updates, U.S. officials assert that the dual naval and financial campaign is effectively constraining Iran's oil revenues and access to funds. The Treasury has confirmed that economic fury is actively in effect, with assets being tracked and frozen, while the Navy continues to interdict maritime traffic to Iranian ports. The situation inside Iran is reportedly dire, with acute economic distress manifesting in shrinking oil exports, hyperinflation, and potential food and fuel rationing. Negotiations remain ongoing under a fragile ceasefire, but international support for these coercive measures has been inconsistent, with some Gulf states cooperating on asset tracking while major Western navies have opted out of joining the blockade. The implications of this strategy are multifaceted. The combined naval and financial pressure aims to significantly disrupt Iran's economy and operational capabilities, particularly those linked to the IRGC. However, the humanitarian risks associated with such measures are a growing concern, as the Iranian populace faces increasing economic hardship. Additionally, the uneven international response to the blockade and sanctions has created friction among allies and complicated the operational landscape in the region. In summary, the U.S. strategy of economic fury represents a significant escalation in efforts to isolate Iran economically and politically, with the potential for profound impacts on both the Iranian economy and regional stability. Reporting for the Newsroom Global, don't forget to subscribe.